Hello, welcome back. So this is Modin again. So let me walk you through the process. This client computer can get IP address from the DHCP server. Right now we have 5 computers and connected the same switch. We can manage these computers. We can assign static IP address, but imagine when we have 100 computers, maybe 500 computers in like our corporate building, so that we cannot assign static IP address. It's a nightmare. So we don't want to assign IP address from like static IP address. So now what is the solution? So we need to get a DHCP server somewhere and install, configure, and so that the dynamic IP address are handed out by the DHCP server. So let me show you what we have here. So now this is the process goes through to get these computers IP address from the DHCP server. So let us say we have this computer here, and when we turn on this computer right now, like they are completely off. So when they for example this PC, when we turn on, it sends the broadcast to get the IP address. So this broadcast received by these computers and this server too. So that because they are connected the same, so every device that are connected to this device or this switch, they get that broadcast. But this since they are not the DHCP server, the computers will ignore those broadcasts. And what will happen? This server will get those this broadcast and say, hey, I'm the DHCP server and I want to hand it out or give you IP address, right? And then yes, so that's what happened. Like a discovery at that moment. Then what happened? The server will say, offer, I want to give you IP address since you are looking for that. Okay, the client computer will get that offer, and then it's request that IP address, right? And the server will acknowledge that one and say, hey, I'm gonna assign you this one. By the way, it is not only IP address at that moment. The server also, the DHCP server will also provide this DNS, default gateway, and all those stuff, so that these computers can communicate other computers or maybe other devices, and they can access through the internet or maybe outside of this local area network, right? So that is the process. This client computer can get IP address from the DHCP server. By the way, this server is based on Windows, let us say Windows operating system like Server 2009, Server 2019 or 12, whatever it is. And that means we have to set it up first, some of the Active Directory, and then we add a role DHCP server, and then we able to configure and say, hey, okay, how many IP address are you gonna hand out this specific network? So that's how we can create IP pools, right? So now we have one problem here. So we have only one server here, as you see. So let us say this server, whatever the reason, it goes down and it is not available anymore. And this let's say 100, we have still 100 computer and they don't have IP address, right? So what happens? So we have a huge problem here, and that means that we have 100 people not working whole day, and that is that is not good idea. So what will be the solution here? So this is a single server, and we don't want it to implement it like this single server to provide a DHCP server all the these 100 computer. So now what was the solution? Let us see what we have here. So now we have another one. So we have 2 servers. So now we have a backup, right? One is active right now. Both of them are active right now. So whatever happen. If one of them goes down, the other one still provide the same thing, and it is maintain and provide until the other one comes back. So that is the alternative option that we have right now. So now our computer, our system, our network is working properly, because we don't have anymore a single server. We don't rely on that, because we have a backup server. So now, if you have not subscribed my channel, please do so. Comment, like, share.